What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're gonna be looking at a video from Poor Man's Podcast. Now, we always talk about how there's male loneliness epidemic, and the problem is women talk about this, but they never talk about themselves. I want you guys to look at this video because, ladies, let's be honest here. A lot of y'all are lonely. It's not just men that are lonely. Women are lonelier. And the problem is, women are lonelier and are more prone to doing a lot of fuck shit. You don't believe me? Look at this.
Oh, it's deep. I don't know what it is, but we do not handle it well. Actually, I do know what it is, and I'm going to tell you in this video. Women desire to be desired. Okay? That is something you're going to see in every woman. She wants to be desired. Some people allow their desire to run them. Some people can harness their desire, but all women deep down want to be desired. And so when she's not desired or does not feel desirable, she takes that internally. I mean, it makes her sad. It can cause depression. It can cause anxiety. It can cause you to feel like you're not good enough. It can cause hopelessness. I mean, it gets very deep. Because of that, I think a lot of women don't put themselves out there. I think it boils down to one simple thing, that as women, we have to accept that looks matter. And we can fight it, we can argue it, but looks matter. And when a man's not attracted to us, it hits deep. Because most men are rejecting you because they're not attracted to you.
Serious question for my mans out there. Why are you guys not approaching women? What is that about? What is that about? I have seen so many hot guys lately, and we make eyes, we exchange the look, we have the look, and then there's nothing else. I'm like, are you gonna come approach me? Hello, I don't want to be the one to approach you, okay? Because that's not my man's. My man's has, the balls that he has, and he's not afraid to come up to me and say something, say hello. So if you're a man out there, you guys have balls for a reason. Use them. And don't be afraid to approach women because we don't want to do that,
Well, ladies, here's the problem. A lot of y'all say that y'all want men to approach y'all, but y'all don't. What y'all don't understand is this. Y'all want the guy that you're sexually attracted to approach you. Y'all don't care if the man is. Y'all don't care if the man is attractive. You want the guy that is attractive to you. The guy that damn near every other woman wants approaches you. If it's a guy that you look at as a troll or a butt ugly motherfucker, y'all gonna be like, get the fuck away from me, or you're gonna say it's harassment. So the men have listened to what y'all are saying, and they're not approaching. My question is this: why all of a sudden do y'all want to start having men approach y'all now after y'all have gotten what y'all wanted? Now that doesn't make sense.
This is just a pro tip, okay? Chime in.
The loneliness epidemic is real. I went to 2 bars, not just one, 2 bars, and I got rejected by not one, but 2 guys.
2 guys, those are rookie numbers. You got to pump that up. An average guy's going to get rejected at least 20 times before he gets even a date. A woman goes out and get rejected twice in the same night, and now all of a sudden we're in a loneliness epidemic. I don't think we in a loneliness epidemic. I think you in a loneliness epidemic.
Now, I usually don't go out like this, but I was feeling like I was starving for affection. And I just wanted somebody to make me feel pretty. Like my mother once told me, sometimes you go out not because you want to have fun, but you want just one person to make you feel special. And
Notice something. She wants one person to make her feel special. Like, home in on that one fact. Her mother said, go out and find somebody that makes you feel special. One person that makes you feel special. Now, what her mother probably meant was go out there and find a man and marry him because he makes you feel special. She took it as go out there and find a man and make her feel special, make her feel pretty for the night only. Ladies, here's the problem, and this is what y'all gotta realize. y'all are asking for everything under the damn sun. Y'all are asking for a lot. Y'all may think y'all not asking for a lot, but y'all asking for a lot. Now, this woman is fairly attractive, but she's not listening to the lesson that her mother was trying to tell her.
I did that tonight, and maybe, just maybe, it was out of desperation. Not that I don't have a lot to live for, I have plenty, but I went out hoping to just feel a raw connection with somebody, and I got rejected by 2 people.
Well, this is the landscape that feminism has been putting into place for the past 70 years, and women are the ones that cheered it on, by the way. Women have been saying for the past 70 years they don't want men to approach them, and what women have to understand is that a man approaching you in and of itself is a non-consensual act. To approach a woman, you have to walk across the bar, spark up a conversation with a random stranger, usually without their consent, and that's an important factor in this. And sometimes you might be a little bit invasive of their space, especially if the bar is noisy. And because women have been saying they don't want men to approach, and most men respect a woman's consent, less men are approaching. So now you got to be the one to do the approaching. And look, if you don't believe me, read this. A significant portion of men, especially younger ones, report not approaching women, with studies showing that 45% of men aged 18 to 25. So that's the age where you're starting to get to know people. That's where you're starting to get to know the person you might potentially build a family with. 45% of men aged 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person. For men aged 18 to 30, 55% have not approached a woman in the last year. For men aged 18 to 30, 55% have not approached a woman in the last year. And among single men, fear of rejection or appearing creepy are significant factors. Over 80% of men are afraid to approach women primarily due to fear of rejection, public embarrassment, or social consequences. So yeah, women being rude to men that gather the courage to walk across the bar and spark up a conversation with a stranger. And if they're not rude, they let their fat friend do the talking for them, the one that's never gotten any attention. So they're jealous of the friend that's getting the attention. So they reject the guys on the woman's behalf. But it's okay though. Women have been empowered to get the career that they want. You got to go to college. You got to do the resume, do the interview, then finally get the job. If you're willing to do all that just to go into the workforce, if you want a man, you'll be willing to approach them. And if you're not willing to approach, then things just might get hard for you. But that's the landscape that women cheered on and feminism built.
And I felt so terrible that I ended up walking home alone to sober myself up. Because this was not the night that I planned out for myself. The loneliness epidemic is so real. And it's such a raw experience for me. And for a lot of people. Now, it is not that I don't have... I feel like I am a pretty girl. But it is not that I am looking necessarily in the wrong places. But it is the wrong time. And unfortunately, I have knocked on every door that I possibly could have. And every door has come to me to no avail. Also, be careful walking alone at night because I just had somebody trail me. It's sad what we do when we're starving for affection. The last person that I was spending time with told me that they liked me, but I wanted so badly to be a girlfriend that it turned him away.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't like you, or there's some red flags that he's trying to work through, whether it be you have an absorbent amount of student loan debt and he's thinking of that as a red flag when getting into a relationship or a marriage, or as you have a promiscuous past, so he's not taking you seriously. I am definitely in the camp that if you're a woman and you don't have blatant red flags, usually men know if they like you or not. But he will sleep with you though, so if you keep sticking around, you're gonna get slept with, but he probably will never ever be in a relationship with you.
I just wanted a connection. I just wanted someone to hold me and make me feel like the world wasn't ending. And I spent all of my time trying to make this person feel special so that they wouldn't leave me, just for them to say that I was trying too hard and for them to move on.
Yeah, he definitely didn't like her. No man who likes a woman is going to tell her that she's trying too hard for trying to cater to him.
Just for them to say that I was trying too hard and for them to move on.
Yeah, ma'am. Here's the thing. 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 Here's the Here's what you have to understand. And don't get me wrong. You're fairly attractive. You are. Minus the septum ring. You're fairly attractive. Now, in most cases, guys see that septum ring, they're going to think feminist. They're going to think, okay, yeah, leave this hoe alone. They're going to automatically classify you. Now, me, on the other hand, I'm looking at you like you're probably insane. Other guys are going to just treat you as a hoe. Most guys are avoiding women that portray signs of instability. You know, septum rings, a shit ton of piercings, a shit ton of tattoos. It gives off a red flag. Now, a lot of women, especially today, have either one or two things, or both in certain cases. A lot of tattoos or a lot of piercings. In some cases, they have a combination of both. The reason why a lot of guys are literally avoiding those type of women is because those women often have a lot of unstable tendencies. They're very unstable. Cuckoo in the loops, if you will. And a lot of guys don't want to deal with that shit. Now, I'm not saying she is, but there's a possibility that she is batshit insane. And if you are, ma'am, I apologize, but you need to go get help. If you aren't, and I just prejudged you, deal with it. If I'm wrong, or you have some type of feelings about it, again, I feel sorry, but go get a fucking go get some help. But anyways, let's continue.
It's absolutely crazy. So now I'm just listening to my music, going on like a 3-mile walk. This I would not advise to you. I was in a funky headspace, so I'm doing it. But be careful out there, ladies. Be careful.
And this is how you could tell there's a female loneliness epidemic. The male loneliness epidemic, a bunch of feminists came up with that talking point, and they say that as a way to try to gaslight men into building relationships and blah, blah, blah. But being alone and being lonely are two different things. You can see that a lot of women, especially that are building parasocial relationships on TikTok, because that's exactly what this is. She has nobody that she can go and call. Probably not that many friends that she's intimately close with where she can have this conversation with them on her 3-mile walk home. So she's recording a TikTok to build parasocial relationships, basically screaming into the void to get validation from people that don't actually care about her. And this is a symptom, in my opinion, of the female loneliness epidemic. And you're seeing more and more of this. These are conversations that you used to have with an intimate friend, a girlfriend, and you would have these conversations. But now you're seeing more women resort to TikTok and telling their stories on TikTok because they don't really have genuine relationships. But this woman's in the right direction. She's walking. She has to lose 25 pounds and things will go better for her for sure. As a woman, as long as you stay in decent shape, you don't even got to be crazy in shape. In decent shape, there's always going to be some guy. Men are...
I'm going to say this, and he's not wrong. Ladies, let's be honest here. If you're not 10 tons of, I don't want to say blubber, but if you are fairly attractive, you are, you have a nice shape, no BBLs, natural, just naturally curvaceous. If you're naturally curvaceous, you will have a guy literally trying to damn fucking knock down your damn door. Now, if you one of these motherfucking chicks out here that's crazy as shit, batshit crazy, and expect men to just do everything under the damn sun and not want the man to actually come out there and not actually talk to them or brushes the guy off or some shit like that. I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of guys, like, let me be honest here. And I'm going to be completely honest with you ladies. for a lot of the times, if a woman approaches a guy and she's fairly attractive, and she's not, like a good year, like the not a good year, but like the Michelin Man, she can get a guy. If she come off as feminine, soft, and loving, and caring, and all sorts of other bullshit, that woman will literally get a man right then and there. There's no reason why she wouldn't be able to. But the problem is, and this is the problem, a lot of women, they have a certain presence about themselves that's very arrogant, very manipulative, very, I don't want to say stoic, but very masculine. And that turns off a lot of guys. And the problem is, y'all don't know how to turn that shit off. It's good in the corporate. It's good in corporate world. Oh yes, it's good in corporate. Now when I come home, you need to turn that shit off. I need my wife. I don't need another corporatized broad that thinks she knows every damn thing. And they ain't how this work. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, support.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye guys.